making a murderer.
Wait, what is this? What is this topic?
I don't know. He said making a murderer. That's what he said.
But like this,
Jesus fucking Christ, bro! Can your fucking key clicks get any fucking louder?
Bro, and then his face was just.
I know he wasn't even fucking paying attention. This man's fucking typing his little heart out.
Dialed
Can't even,
in, bro.
Bro, y'all make me feel self-conscious.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
And like the show, isn't there a show called Making a Murder?
Who cares?
But is it about the show?
Well, copyright? No, it's not about the fucking show. I don't watch anything but Ted Lasso in The Office.
God, Damien, get it together.
I know, for real. Jesus Christ. This man, bro, Putch was on it today, okay? This motherfucker sent the link like 45 minutes ago.
He did, bro. He was on it. It's because I don't want people to be like, y'all talking about the show? I'm like, no, bro. What are you talking about?
I mean, there's more than just a show. Isn't Eminem's last album called Making a Murderer?
Give me 2 seconds. I just realized.
Okay. Well, sorry guys, we gotta wait for Damien.
No. Go.
Kelly, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. No,
yo, Kelly, you're the best. You're the best, bro.
You were literally about to say something, and now we're waiting on you to finish what you're doing. So that you can say what you were gonna say.
I forgot to change the number on our thumbnail. Okay.
All right. What were you? You were gonna say something though. You were looking through the previous podcast.
Oh, I was looking through the previous podcast. I feel like low key. Now, somebody could tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, interject. Y'all are my co-hosts. We're evenly distributed. But I feel like sometimes we
evenly distributed.
We are. Wait, why not?
I'm just playing.
Wow, what does that mean? What do you mean by that exactly?
Let's continue. I apologize for interrupting.
I feel like we gotta sometimes get to the topic. Sometimes we be rambling. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Does that upset you?
No, but I feel like the meat of the podcast sometimes is really good, and I'm like, damn, I wish we would have talked about this more in the beginning.
So let me ask you this:
You know what I mean?
This podcast as like it has to be topic based. You don't think we could ever just ramble and create good content?
The thing is I think it'd be fine if it wasn't topic based if we didn't have the thumbnail and title be topics.
Yeah, but that's you guys that do that. I don't have none of my videos on Facebook. None of my, because you asked me, because I know that that's your format. Literally every single one of our podcasts that are on my page, none of them have a title.
That's wild. That's madness.
You two are the only ones that put titles on anything. So therefore it becomes topic.
How do you get found? I don't know anything about Facebook discoverability.
Get found? What do you mean?
Like how do you
algorithms, baby. So what? Okay, so tonight's fucking topic is making a murderer, and now people that are looking up murderers on YouTube find us. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
that does help. That does help the SEO.
I was about to say, isn't there?
But I feel like we're not like extremely.
The fact that you just said SEO turned me on a little bit. Okay.
I can.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I know about stuff like that, dude. I advertise on Facebook.
Nips, bro. My fucking nips.
Jesus. Nips.
Yeah, bro. My nipples are a little hard.
Nips.
Bro, yeah, I used to do like Google AdWords. I learned about SEO. I learned about all that shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm learning about that in. I have a marketing class I'm doing. So.
Yeah.
When's the last time you fucking did it?
Last week. I'll have you know. I'm not doing as much as I should be.
You know, all next week we're not gonna be able to eat. We're not gonna be like eating lunch and shit with each other, except for on Tuesday, right?
When?
Because I'm mentoring.
Are you?
3 days next week. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Good shit. I'm glad.
Which is not. I mean, all I have to do is sit on a fucking computer and help people. It's not that entertaining. I'm literally going to be listening to podcasts all day. Oh, and by the way, I listened to Robert and Anicia's podcast. Well, it's just Robert, but I listened to it today. So I have some feedback. You know what? Let me ask you a question, Korpsx.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have feedback for the podcast? I feel like Damien just gave us a little bit of feedback. I feel like maybe sometimes we have to like look within and realize what could we be doing differently that we're not doing.
Um, no, I don't. I think there is times when we kind of do get to squawking, and it's like, um, coming back to a base of, letting these discussions kind of simmer out a little bit more. That's where I can relate with Damien's thing. But not in the context of like focusing on a certain topic and letting, titles and things surround it. Um, I I don't look at it that way because there's been rappers who've titled songs that had nothing to do with the title, like Chop Suey, right? Chop Suey is a iconic song by System of a Down. The song itself covers a varies of different topics. Um, and there's one where he, the iconic part where he goes, "Father, into your hands I come in," right? Like, and he kind of rode that out and then brought it back. I think we could do better with that a little bit. I guess is kind of letting some things have its moment a little bit longer, and then also kind of knowing when to push through it, but letting each other work it out a little more, right? Because I know there's
I
times.
just go ahead. I apologize.
No, I know there's times when we ask questions to push conversation, but at the same time, it's like maybe we shouldn't push this. Maybe it should sit right here a little bit longer, right here where we're at.
Yeah, I feel like weird sometimes with the whole topic based shit, and the only reason I say that is because like, okay, guys, today is a top. Like we haven't done that in over a month. Can you still hear me from?
Mm-hmm.
It like chopped
Okay.
for a second.
We haven't done that in over a month, right? Where it's like this is the topic, and this is the topic that we're gonna continue talking. Like we never have to say like, okay, let's go back to the topic that we're talking about. And I feel like low key, I feel like it's a little corny when we're like, today's topic is yada yada yada, and then like this is what we're gonna talk about this topic. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's too uh, not structured, but like how can I explain it? I don't know. I just I don't think the audience wants to hear like today's topic is this. Like the
Mm-hmm.
letter of the day is A. Let's do
Mm-hmm.
everything that has to do with A. You know, like I mean, it's cool for us to come up with a topic, but I don't think like as long as we revolve around the topic, I think we're good. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah, and I think, yeah, and I do think that the way that I think the way that we've presented it has felt that way, but I've just never felt that way with our conversation. I don't.
No. I don't either. But that's why I'm saying like the only reason that I gave you guys a topic today
Mhm,
for a title today was because that's how you guys structure your YouTube videos
mhm.
and your playlist. You know what I mean? So that's why when I told Damo in the beginning, I was like, "Yo, I have like a little bit of a topic, but I don't think it's gonna take up that much of the podcast. Like, I think we're just gonna wind up rambling." I don't
Mhm.
know. I feel like we've had the most success and most fun in our podcast when we just ramble.
Yeah.
What do you think,
Yeah, that's
Damo?
why.
What corpse?
No, that's why. Yeah, like the titles and shit don't really. Like I was saying, the title of it itself doesn't really bother me because it's also a fun way of how I can remember what episode it is. Right? Like
Mm.
it's just like I said, it's just the title to the song. Just listen to the fucking song. Like
Yeah.
like like way back in the days, like on EPs and shit, you just had track 1, track 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like they didn't have titles, like they just in mixes, you just knew what song was coming after this part of the mix, like what I mean, or this part of the in this part, after this breakdown, this happens. Um, but the record itself always that's it, I guess, is literally just to have a record of what it is. It is another reason too why I put episode numbers on everything. Also so I can keep track. Like, I like to keep that track, keep that number, always see that number. Um, yeah, nah. Yeah, no,
What do you think, Damo?
No, I mean, I agree. I'm not saying like we have to get to the topic in terms of like, I guess in the sense of like if it's the topic, I'd like to be revolving the topic. right?
Mm-hmm.
More or less. But maybe I am thinking of it more of like a YouTube video thing because I'm very much, especially right now, I'm trying to think of like how do I provide you with whatever I just said I'm going to provide you in terms of like video content wise, and things like that. Like, how am I going to provide the best I can with whatever you just read? You read,
Yeah.
like, recently I did the iPhone video, and I'm like, how do I present this? All like no space to where you're thinking like, why did I just hear you say that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean?
That's
Maybe
why. That's why I think like the
yeah.
podcast in the podcast space, I think it's a little safer because, I mean, ultimately we really are just having a fucking conversation for 2 hours.
True,
Yeah.
true. Maybe I should stop. That's not pressure though. That's the thing too, is that I never feel like pressured, even when there is a topic, to like stay on it necessarily. It's more just like we know that this is kind of more or less where it's at. We could always kind of revolve around that. I think that's cool too. I mean, but I don't know. I guess regardless.
It's the flow of conversation that draws people in. You don't want it to feel like you're just checking boxes off because that can seem like it is missing out on all the potential A topics, subtopics can bring.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I felt like that was kind of my problem when I first started because I would bring forward such broad, and it felt like it was an issue where like I would bring these really broad questions up. You know what I mean? Like something I was thinking about throughout the week, or something that I just kind of like puzzled and pondered on, and be like, okay, well, I would present these questions, and every time you guys would always be like, expand on that. Like, I need you to be more specific. It's like, fuck,
Yes,
like fuck, I don't know. But then me explaining.
Well, that's because you'd be like, "What is the meaning of life?"
Right?
Like, what the fuck do you mean? In what aspect?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then it's like, then it was my job to kind of push the conversation in a way where it's like, okay, well, how was I thinking about this? Like, oh, well, does life mean this to you? Or does this mean that to you? Or how would you feel? Or what would you do and where would you, like, where would you have gone type questions start coming about, And I think that's the cool part. We're having a topic, and even, just as far as just having a title can give you a lot of different avenues to work through. You know what I mean? And I mean, bro, there was a cool second. Every fucking podcast ended in transgenders, bro. Like, it didn't matter what we were fucking talking about. It always ended up there. I don't know how we did that.
You know what's funny is I asked a lot of people today, like, what should we talk about tonight? And that was like a big thing that people want us to talk about on the podcast. And I'm like, I don't know if we should or not.
What are they wanting to know?
Just like the views on fucking all the social shit going on right now.
I think that's well documented. I think that is well recorded and well documented what our opinion is.
I mean, for the most part, right? I mean, but it's like it's overly talked about, and who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Just fucking live your life.
There was some new stuff that I seen recently had came out of California, and I think it's odd, but I can't remember exactly what it is, so I don't want to speak on it. But yeah, I think you are right to where I think a lot of people are starting to just say, dude, like stop already. Like we're over it. Like this whole fight, this whole what should people do? Like we're over it. Like let the laws be laws, go vote for them, and no one cares anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's hit that point of just can't fucking take it no more. Can't. Like the conversations around it, the arguments around it, the arguments for and against it is just both egregious, and I can't do it anymore.
There was that. There was cheating on your partner. There was marriage, which we've already done the marriage one. There was watching porn. What else? What else was there, Damo?
I mean, we've done a lot. We've done like AI. We've done.
No. What were the ones that we were suggesting today?
Today, breakups.
Breakups, which I think we've talked about.
I feel like we have.
I mean, I don't mind revisiting, like even with transgender, like the whole transgender thing. I don't mind revisiting any of these topics either. You know what I mean? If people,
what do you think is the next? What's the next arc? What's the next like outrageous arc where it's like, Now transgenders aren't outrageous, but I'm just saying
An outrageous topic, though. Like,
the
let's be
topic
clear.
of like everybody being super fucking. Oh, you can't do that, bro! I'm so mad. Just that type of shit. Like, damn.
Well,
Relax.
I mean, think about it. Everything's being so skewed right now that we're not even paying attention to certain shit. I mean, look, you're in Minnesota right now, right?
Mhm.
Minnesota.
How much is the fucking gas,
$4,
bro? I just passed
Whoa.
by the Chevron. It's
That's high.
$6.99.
That's fucking nuts.
Bro, $4 is high. I feel like in Minnesota
$4
and like
is-
rural areas like that. I feel like that's high.
I
Fucking
think.
gas is about to be over $7 again, bro.
Yeah, I think the next biggest thing, if it doesn't come to a war class or a class of, war between the classes, it will boil out to like, and this is, I don't really like. It's just I'm very against it. It's just it's going to come down to who you support in these wars that are happening. And I can't stand that. But
Well, I don't know if it's because we've gotten older or if it's because where we're at politically, but I think this next election is about to be nasty.
it's
Like
getting nasty.
it's about to be really fucking bad, bro.
What does that
Like,
mean?
really
What is
fucking bad.
nasty? What?
Okay, check this out, bro. You want me to tell you a crazy conspiracy I had, bro? When Donald
You've
Trump,
been talking to the milkman too much.
no, bro,
Yeah,
this was
bro,
with
you
my-
gotta get off
this
that
was
milk,
with-
bro.
This
Nah,
was with
just
my dad, bro. I said this to my dad. He was working for the Bernie Sanders campaign, and then Bernie got stiffed, right? And then so it's going to be Hillary versus Trump. Trump gets elected, right? And I remember going to him and telling him there will never be another normal presidency. He's like, I don't think there ever will be. And bro, my dad has been up there, like up there, get me? And so ever since then, it just hasn't been normal. Politics in America has become a fucking free-for-all.
Well, I think it was with Obama first.
Okay, and now that's a whole nother story. But bro, look at what we're realizing more and more now of our government. I think everybody's privy to it now. Before, to think that the government would, prison their own, to lock up journalists, to assassinate people, like that was so fucking far-fetched. That was so fucking far-fetched, right? That was conspiracy theorists. Julian Assange, where is he?
I don't know
Right?
who that is. Who's that?
Bro, Julian Assange was the founder of WikiLeaks, and he was the dude
WikiLeaks.
he was the dude
You
who
know what
released-
WikiLeaks is?
It's a wiki of leaks.
it's like the Wikipedia of leaks, right?
That's what I literally just said.
The Wikipedia, no, but the Wikipedia of like government leaks, bro.
Yeah,
government
well, yeah.
Like whenever there was something twisted in the fucking government that was going on, it would get posted on fucking WikiLeaks, and it got nuts.
Bro, and it was so nuts that was considered a conspiracy theorist hive, right? Until some of that shit started hitting the fucking courts. And so now, let's be real, right? There's still a smoking gun when it comes to fucking COVID, right? There's still a smoking fucking gun. Bro, RFK,
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Fucking damn it.
old boy,
Wait,
old
what is-
boy Fauci
What
himself,
exactly do you mean?
old boy Fauci himself, right? The whole savior of COVID has came out and said that that there is adverse effects to the vaccine, and that there's certain effects that even COVID would cause. And he's came out to say certain things about the vaccine. Bro, it's been proven about the lab. It's been proven about the funding. It's been proven about the activity. All this shit's now starting to be proven, right? Real people died because of that shit. Real people are still dying because of that shit. Real people are still feeling the effects of not being able to taste or smell, or headaches, back pain, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I got a brother, bro, who goes like, I just can't catch my breath. He's like, I walk around, and he's like, bro, I used to run and this and that, and he's like, I just feel like I can't catch my breath ever. It's like, what the fuck, bro? RFK Jr. has been denied Secret Service detail.
I don't know who RFK Jr. is.
Robert Kennedy Jr. He's a Kennedy, right? He's Bobby Kennedy's son. 2, he's a presidential candidate. By law, by constitutional law, he is to be provided Secret Service protection if it's on his request. He's been denied that request by the White House, and on top of that, they just busted a dude who was dressed up as a U.S. Marshal at one of his fucking rallies and was saying, "I'm a part of the Secret Service detail." Bitch, he has no detail. He has no detail.
Have they at least
Wait.
officially said why he's been denied or anything?
Nope, they don't have to.
Hmm.
They do not have to disclose the reason, as
Wait.
far as I've read.
Wait, your dad was on the Bernie campaign?
Yes, and then he was on the Trump campaign.
Can we all agree that if Bernie Sanders was the president, life would have been shit?
Nah, bro,
I
it would have
don't
been way
know.
better. It would have been way fucking better. Way fucking better.
I don't know.
Way fucking
I
better,
don't
dog.
know. I don't know how his policies would have panned out because
Your
it's
headphones would have still been working, Cisco. I'm just saying.
My dick. Suck my dick.
No,
I
I'm
just
just
don't-
pulling your shit. I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know.
My headphones would not have been better. You know why? Because I'd have like the headphones that I have at work because I wouldn't be able to afford these headphones. My tax would be too damn high.
Sorry, I have to pee.
See, I don't know. See, that's the thing is that
I'll be right back.
really
What does your shirt say, David? What the fuck are you, 50?
see the thing is, bro, is I don't know how his policies would have burned through because both sides still kind of picked at some of his policies, and then at the same time,
Well, the man was trying to get free healthcare. Like, different than what Obama was trying to do. Like, at a larger scale. I don't know. We don't have to talk about politics.
we
bro.
can still see. That's the thing. That's the thing is that people, and this is just from having talked about this with my dad, was his thing was, yes, he did want to increase taxes on the super wealthy, and the real plan is people who are making less than X amount of money, right? Like the 120,000 or 150,000, whatever the fuck it is, as a married couple, their taxes wouldn't be affected the same way. And that and so people are saying, oh, well, the free healthcare and the free college, that's going to come from taxes. And he's like, no, where that's going to come from is a tax on Wall Street, right? On Wall Street, and then also coming from the defense military spending. It's like, okay, now that I can fuck with, because we spend more in defense spending than like the next 5 fucking countries put together. The next largest 5 spenders put together still don't even come close to our shit. And I used to hear that all the time, and I looked it up one day, and I don't know if it's like that far spread, but it's a spread. There is a spread. And so I don't
All right,
know.
Go ahead.
No,
I have a different question to ask you.
I just don't know. I don't know how it would have panned out because we never got the opportunity to see it. But I am totally against Bernie right now, though.
All right, I gotta ask you this. So yesterday, you called me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I told you that something was gonna happen last night into today
Mm-hmm.
while you were in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Did it happen?
Oh no.
Damn it!
Fuck no. No, dude.
How long are you in Minnesota for?
I'm not even sure. I know at least until October 8th, because October 8th I'm going back to Cali.
Back to back. Oh, I'm gonna be in LA on October 8th.
I'll be flying into LA October 8th.
I will be at SoFi Stadium. The Eagles play the Rams.
I will be about 20 minutes from there.
We might have to link, baby.
Yeah, sir.
On that
Wait, hold on. Because you're pretty open with girl talk and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure everybody's communities are very, very curious.
Yes. Uh-oh.
So what happened with the girl in Texas?
Oh.
Oh,
Try to meet up and hang out one night, and it's just no.
that was it?
That was
She
it.
was whack?
I wouldn't.
I
say
thought you were gonna tell me. I thought you were gonna tell me she was crazy. I thought you were gonna tell me that. I mean,
I'll say this since dating was a topic. you guys know I've been reading the Bible and trying to do more studies and stuff on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I came across a sermon where the young man was talking about how people say, in the Bible it says to protect your heart, right, with the armor of the Lord, right, or the presence of God, all these things, right, to protect your heart. And sometimes I think people get so lost in this idea, and he went, and this is a part of his sermon. People get so lost in the idea because they think that protection is so finite, right? That it's for a certain thing, right? They pan it out to be the devil, but the devil never acts alone. Like if you ever watch, and bro, it blew my mind. He's like, if you watch these exorcisms, these movies, right? There's never an exorcism where it's one demon, right? And the priest always will address these demons as they and them because there's many of them in there. So there's many things that attack our hearts, bro. And I've really started to say, okay, it's cool to meet people and stuff, and it's cool to make friends. Friends are for friendship, right? Fish are friends, not food. Friends are friends, not. You guys know what I'm saying?
No, I'm right there with you on that tip. I'm literally right there with you, bro. Like friends are fucking friends. We gotta view them as friends. Like I don't
And
know.
as we've talked before on this podcast, and I hope young women can know this, young men can know this. Friends are friends, and it's okay to have people who are just your friend, right? But you need to make that 100% clear. And sometimes that friend ain't a friend that you hang out with the bar and be a friend with, right? I have drinking buddies. I have my podcast friends. I have my friends who I do a podcast who I hang out with outside the podcast, right?
This brings up a good point. Because this was a topic that I wanted to bring up tonight. Actually, it has now been how many episodes since we did the friend episode?
Roughly, I would say maybe
like 16 episodes, maybe.
Wait, what? What
Yeah,
friend
16
episode? What are we talking about?
What friend episode? The one where you told us that we weren't your fucking friends. That episode.
Yeah. when we talk
Hold
about
on,
friendship.
let me go back. Or the title was
That
like, "Are we really
like
friends?" or something like
it was
that.
like episode 6 or something. I think.
No, it couldn't.
It was
have been
early.
that early.
It was
Yeah,
early.
it was
early.
early.
Six.
It was early.
It had to have been.
It was early.
What the hell? Wait, why
Pull
is
it
this
up.
not?
Pull up the
categorized?
receipt. You know what? I'm about to find it.
Playlist. I got it.
Pull up this. Let me pull up this man's fucking
What's the
YouTube channel.
I got it. Usual. This is bro code. Lewis Stanford. What is death like? Can you support Yeezy? Responsible.
He support
parents.
Yeezy.
Are we friends? This was damn. What the hell episode was this?
Yeah, are we friends? Posted 5 months ago.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it was early.
5 months ago.
It's episode 7 technically.
Okay,
Okay,
episode 7. So since episode 7, Damien, let's bring Damien into fruition.
It's been 19 episodes.
19 episodes. Let's what has changed, Damien, since for 19 episodes, what would you say has changed? I know where you stand. You've already announced that we're all friends now. I know you talk to Korpsx on the side. You and I talk daily. You take my movie and TV show recommendations, even though I'm really mad at your girlfriend for saying that the TV show that I recommended was a fucking 4. But shout out to her because the biscuits that she made were absolutely fucking incredible, and I devoured them. And I even ate them with tea.
Yeah, that's probably the best way.
But what do you think has changed for you since you viewed friendship a lot differently than Korpsx? I think Korpsx and I were kind of on the same page when it came to friendship, and him and I both considered you our friend.
Mm-hmm.
Never
You
again.
announced to the World Wide Web that we weren't your friends. But what has changed since then? Besides the fact that we do this podcast every single week for the last, what'd you say, 19 episodes? So that's 5 months. Yeah, 5 months. So what's changed in the last 5 months?
I think I've tested trust between everybody here in subtle ways. Not like tested in like, are you gonna I'm setting up traps? I'm just saying like I'm confiding in you so much information that I'm comfortable with. Like if it gets out, yeah, it would suck. So it's a real risk, right? Like I don't want this shit to I don't trust this information with everybody.
Mhm.
But if it came out, I mean, like, it would suck. I'd have to deal with it, but I knew I couldn't trust you after. But none of you have betrayed that trust. And there was a lot of, I don't know, just cool, I was going to say cool vibes. I don't know the word, camaraderie? When, like, just like you guys weren't just dogging on me for whatever I had to say or anything like that. Not on the podcast, on like just real, just one-to-one. No filming, no whatever. And it was really cool. So that happened fairly recently, but even before that, I mean, I feel like we're still friends.
I mean, for the record, we already talked about this. You know, I only dog on your ass on the fucking podcast for content.
Nah, bro, you dog on my ass, period.
Now, if anything, Damien's the fucking aggressor outside of the podcast. This man, every day, he'll flip me the fuck off and do all types of fucking shit to piss me off at work. This man is the devil. One time I asked him to pass me salt, he passed me sugar instead.
And I unscrewed that shit, so you fucking poured it all over.
No, but that's good. I'm glad because yeah. But now I feel kind of weird because I feel like there's been things that you've told me as a test, and not because
no, not like as a test of like as I was saying it, thinking like, ooh, if they fucking cross me on this shit, just like feeling it out in terms of like, all right, I feel like I could trust you. I'm gonna tell you what I wouldn't tell everybody on first glance or even.
Yeah, there's been times where I could feel that. I could feel that when you were like, well, we would have conversations, and I could feel that you were like, I don't really tell everybody this, but blah, 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 blah. But I think we've all done that. Like, I think we've all talked to each other about shit that we don't want other people to know or that we confide in each other, and we just have to because sometimes you do have to let it out, right? Like, sometimes you have to, you can't just talk to yourself all the fucking time.
You know what's crazy is I realize what.
No, I was gonna make a joke because Korpsx, and I was like, technically he doesn't talk to himself; he talks to Korpsx, right? Like,
yeah,
sometimes I wonder who's in the fucking driver's seat. Sometimes.
I was just gonna say, I noticed this with somebody close to my life. Right, they tell me when something's going on, and that helps them a lot. And like, I've done nothing. I've not like changed the environment. And this happened to me recently. I was having a really off day. Just off the jump at work, and I talked to my boss. I was like, yo, nothing of what I'm saying is smooth at all. Nothing. I feel like like you toss a rock down a fucking hill. It's just clunky and it fucking hits every, like, it just feels disgusting, everything I'm saying. Not in terms of like, me saying anything wrong. It was just stuttery and very like second guessing, and it was just very like not good. And just talking about it with him made me feel way better. And after that, I was way better on at work, on the phones and stuff like that. Way better.
Yeah, I've been told that about myself, and that's something that I've worked on for so long, is just to like just listen when it comes to that type of shit. Because I've had 2 girls in the past. Because I'm like a problem solver, right? Like, I hate when somebody's going through something, and I always want to give advice when somebody's going through shit.
Me too.
Always, bro. And I won't forget, like, this. She was going through a really fucking rough time over some shit, right? And just fucking going. And everything that she said, I was like, well, look at it like this, or do it this way, blah, blah, blah. And then she got pissed.
Yeah.
Pissed. And I was like, well, what the fuck did I do to make you upset? You know what I mean? And she was like, sometimes you need to just listen. Like, just listen. Like, I just want to talk about what's going wrong with my day, and I don't need ways to fix it. And, like, I don't understand that concept. I don't understand that concept. You know what I mean? But I do kind of understand it because, like you said, sometimes if you just chat about it, like, you'll find the progression within yourself, or you'll see what went wrong in that situation without somebody spitting back facts at you. You know what I mean? So I've been doing my best to just listen. Yeah. It's fucking extremely hard. It's extremely hard.
I ask. Yeah. I whole ass ask because I've came to a realization that has been, especially in relationships, that is one of my biggest downfalls. I'm a solver. I'm a problem solver. I love it. And I think that's why I love problematic women, because it's like this huge problem. I could
I
sit and
feel,
try to like a
I
list
feel
of
like that was like a weird right turn right there.
it's
What?
it's a
He
weird
was
thing, bro. Like
he was like, all these toxic women I talk about, I love them for this reason.
no, I wouldn't even say I wouldn't even go as far as toxic. They're just like they just
Problematic.
problematic probably isn't the best word either, but problematic meaning like in a sense of like they just got a lot of stuff, different things that they're handling and stuff that's going on, and they're putting out fires. You know, I love that shit. I'm a fucking fireman. Like, you know what I mean? I live in that shit. I love that shit. I love to be in the thick of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like a crumb session. How much more fire can you be fucking set on in that bitch? Like, you know, I thrive in the chaos, and I mean, yes, I'm not condoning toxic relationships, right? And neither am I also condoning the action that everything is yours to solve. You know what I mean? And so now I ask people, like, are you looking for fucking advice, or do you just need to vent right now? Because I'll tell you, fuck that bitch. Like, you know what I mean? If you need to vent, fuck that bitch. Fuck them, fuck them motherfuckers. They don't deserve you. But if you're looking for solutions, then I need to put on a different hat. You know what I mean?
But I feel like that's such a hard question to ask. Like, if somebody's coming at you with all these issues that they have going on, and then you're like, "Do you want me to just listen?"
No,
or
bro.
do you want
I feel like that's so smart of Korpsx, and something that I've tried to do, obviously with my girlfriend. Whenever I remember, I think that's really smart to do. And I think people appreciate that way more. To be like, okay,
You don't feel like it's
understand.
condescending?
No, because it's like they realize that it's like, okay, maybe you don't think that way, but I appreciate you wanting to understand what I want, if that makes sense.
Well, Cisco, I will say that it's condescending, but also to the effect, like Damo's saying, is yes, it's condescending, but bitch, don't look at me later and say I need to just listen. I am fucking listening to you. That's how all these goddamn solutions are coming out my fucking mouth, because I'm listening to you. Like, I'm listening to you and I'm working through this issue with you and I'm asking you questions. Like, and I'm trying to offer this some, you know, a peace offering to this fight that you're fighting. So don't you dare tell me that I'm not listening, bitch. I'm listening. I'm just not listening in the way that you want me to. So please, I'm sorry if this question seems brass, my love, but tell me, are you venting to daddy right now, or do you need me to help you fucking bury somebody? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, please tell me.
Yeah,
Tell me if somebody's going to end up in the fucking trunk or not, okay?
Oh my
Yo.
god, bro, this man cracks me the fuck. Is that how you really talk to women? Like, do you really tell them,
Say
like,
daddy?
does daddy need to do this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Please tell me you do that.
Nah, shut
Really?
the fuck up. Nah.
Call yourself daddy?
Don't say that. Don't
Yes.
say that.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh my
bro
God.
code for real. Don't say that ever. Please don't say
You know,
that.
you want to know why? You know what? You
Hold
want to
on. You don't like the daddy thing, Damien?
No, bro.
Oh, he
I
hesitated
don't
a little
know. No, I don't.
You haven't got there yet. It's all right. You'll
Stop. No, but check this out. Grandmaster spins some facts. Women want an outlet, not an answer, unless you hear, "What do you think?" or "What would you do?" They want, they just want to vent. Otherwise, it makes sense.
But I wouldn't say that, and I think that is a more often than not. But I have came across women when they're saying something, and I'm just kind of like listening to them vent, and I'm looking at them with that open look, just waiting for more. They're like, "Well, are you going to give me any advice?" And it's like, "Whoa, like I thought we were just venting right now." You know,
Yeah, bro. I wish I could fucking find the text message. If I went through my phone, I could probably find the text message. But yeah, same thing, bro. She was like, same thing that I said. Like, just listen. Sometimes I just need you to just listen. And then one time I was just listening, and then she was like, "Well, are you gonna say anything?" And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought you just wanted. I'm not a fucking mind reader, man. This is.
That's why you ask, bro.
That's why you ask. That's why I ask. That's why, because is it more condescending for me to look at you while you rattle off and not get what you need from me? Or is it more condescending if I'm asking you a question that may seem brass, but then I'm more directly able to affect not only, you know, this situation right now that's happening, this little crisis that we're in, or, you know, just you in general. I can assist you in the way that you need me to. Right? Like,
Yeah,
that's
and
why,
you know, sometimes that's hard too, right? Because I had a girlfriend who I could see everything that was going on with her and the wrong path that she was taking. And I was very like, yo, this is what you're doing, and if you keep doing this, it's not gonna lead you in the right place. But I was a bad guy for that.
Wait,
No.
why?
Don't tell me how to try and live my life.
Oh,
I'm gonna do what I want to do. You've
I mean,
already
the
lived
thing
your
is-
life. Don't tell me how to live mine. And I'm like, I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm just looking at it from the outside looking in. You know what I mean? Sometimes things are clearer from the outside.
the
They
thing though is that like some people, two things. Some people I feel like really do have to. There's like there's nothing you can say, nothing you can do that's gonna take them off the path other than when they hit that wall.
Mhm.
And sometimes they gotta hit it 4 fucking times, and then 4 more times, and then they're gonna fall, and then they'll four more times hit the wall. But eventually, hopefully, they'll get back up and move
Yeah, but
away
see,
from
that's
it.
the type of people I can't be around.
Yeah.
If somebody's gonna
It's
hit
not
that
your
wall 4
responsibility.
fucking times, fall down, and then hit it 4 more times, and then figure it out, like I'm gonna be gone by time 3 probably. You know what I mean?
3? That's 3 is good actually. 3 is good.
I take something from Star Wars hella hard, bro. Natalie Portman, if you ever watch this podcast, I love you. She tells Anakin Skywalker, "Don't go down
I
the
love me
path
some
you
Natalie
cannot
Portman.
follow."
Yeah.
You know,
No, she
Wait,
says
she said-
She says you're going down a path that I cannot follow. Is what she said.
and I refuse to do it. And I tell them all the time, don't go down that path. Don't do it. Don't.
You know
do
what
it.
he's talking about, Damien?
The dark side?
Mhm.
But have you seen that movie?
Possibly. Probably. I saw
Revenge
the
of the Sith.
Yeah, that's the
probably seen
best
it,
Star Wars movie of all time.
cap.
Name a better one.
I'm just kidding.
I know. it's really-
Grandmaster does say hot take. Don't call yourself daddy. To women, it's so cringe. He says, "I let them call you that for real."
I don't think I've
Kinda
ever
based.
called myself daddy to a girl before.
Me either.
Maybe I have. I don't know. I don't think I have though. I think that's weird to call yourself daddy. Like if they want to call you daddy, cool. But I don't think I've ever been
Cool.
like, yeah, cool. Hey, if that's what you do, cool.
The way you said that, I thought was funny. I agree, Putch. This is an intervention. Okay.
This is-
Just
Stop
kidding.
calling
Anyway,
yourself daddy.
Don't do it.
Stop referring to women as bitches.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Stop.
Nah, that's
stop,
kind of
stop, meet, stop meeting women. Stop meeting women in each. Stop meeting women in each state that you go to.
Nah, that's kind of
Why?
base too. Okay, let them have
That's
fun.
why, bro. It's fun, and again, that's why. Like, yeah. I meet different people and this and that, and people can really think whatever they want about it, but I'm not sleeping with these people. You know what I mean? And let alone like you're staying at fucking arm distance. You know what I mean? Like, no fucking way. Like, there's a thing, and I guess this is a thing about dating too. Is the society that we're living in here, especially in the West. It's interesting when I think about dating and stuff, like the speed of it, how quickly it happens, how quickly it can change. You know what I mean? And the things we have to combat with our anxieties and trust issues. Like, you know what I mean? Like before, you worried about your wife sleeping with the milkman, haha. And then now you have to worry
Shout out
about
to McMahon. Shout out to McMahon.
now you have to worry about the thousands of followers that they have on their social medias, and then the disappearing conversations that they can set in the settings. You know what I mean? Like, who's like, bro, to like hear people be like, why does my, like, the whole joke of like, why is Domino's calling my girlfriend? Like, what, bro? Like, people like, but I get it, the joke of hiding the name. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people really go to extremes nowadays. And before it just was not that easy, you know? And so I'm very peculiar about who I allow into my space now. I got way too lax, you know what I mean, with my ex. I feel like I was way too relaxed about it. And there's a text message I have that I sent her where I was like, I really don't like showing my emotions to girls and shit, because it's a sign of weakness where I'm from. And she said these words, I don't really but it made me feel like, oh, let my guard down, let her in, like, you know what I mean, let be chill, like relax, and I should have known better. You know what I mean? Like I should have known better. Don't regret the experience and all this stuff, but I should have known better.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that I was saying too, right? Is like the speed of how shit happens is so intense these days. It's very, very intense. And it's like when when you sit down and really try and learn somebody, like I think that's why it was working so great for me with this last one, because it was like it wasn't like, hey, come over, hey, let's do this. Hey, it was like, hey, let's really like dig at each other's minds and get to know each other and see if this is something that you want to move forward with. I'll never forget that the last text messages. This is how it kind. This is like, it's not verbatim, but kind of how it went. It's like, we're living through our phones right now. I can't do this. Where do you see this going? And I said, that's the beautiful thing about it is I was just letting it take its course. I don't know where it's going, and I love that. And she said, you love that, and I fear that because there's no end game.
What in an ideal world too though? Like what's the end game? Like y'all not die together. I mean, just like get married and like have kids. Like what's the what? How far?
Well, that's the thing is like,
you want, you know what I mean?
That was my thing, right? It's like, how? What do you want me? Do you want me to tell you how this ends? I don't know. I didn't know how to answer it, but I also viewed it from another standpoint, from her standpoint, right? Like, it's like I get it. You know, like you want to be around somebody. You want to be, especially after spending time with somebody. Like you want to be around somebody. You want to be able to watch a movie and chill. I mean, like, think about it, Zero. You don't see your girl every day, but you see her enough times in a week to remember that she's still there. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if you were FaceTiming every fucking night. It would put a toll on certain people.
I was gonna say we do FaceTime like every night, but like
no,
like
but what I mean, like
long, and it's just like quick usually.
Yeah, exactly. But what I mean is like that's how you have to watch your shows together. You can't wait until Saturday to go and link up with them. You know what I mean? You can't go walk down the beach together. And so I mean I understood it, but at the same time it was like, why set a, you know what I mean?
Why what? Sense? You broke up.
Why set a timeline?
I think though, like, yeah, I mean, like you displayed it. I mean, you can see both sides of like, yeah, you want to spend, if you're gonna spend time, put hours in. At some point, it has to like yield a return, you know.
Yeah, but how soon does that have to be? That's the thing. What's the limit on that?
I think as long as like you could confidently say that you were willing to like be with her for the X amount of time, year, 2 years, you know what I mean? I think that she would probably have taken something.
I think it's a problem with Western women. You know what I mean? And the more that I've started to,
well, she was from the East Coast, so
no,
I'm just playing.
That shit was trash.
Yeah, East. I mean, especially like big city, like, you know what I mean, like type people. They want, like, you know what I mean? They need to have this feeling that they're achieving certain things at certain times, this and that. And honestly, like, I've always thought that was a woman's thing, because naturally there is this naturally different time clock that they have going on inside of them in comparison to a man. You know what I mean? So I feel like, so subconsciously they look at a lot of different things as far as like even choosing a partner, but, you know, raising a family, having certain things accomplished by a certain time, I think is way more prevalent in women than us as men really realize. You know what I mean?
Would that be in like Western women or just women in general? I feel like
I think that is a very more woman in general, but I think it's very strong in a Western, in women that you find, like, especially in America. But Canada's bad, even Western European English women. See, now the French women, Italian women, I don't see the same way that way, right? Because a lot of them still live like that more traditional, like European type lifestyle, like, you know what I mean?
Mexican women definitely are like that. They're like, pop them out when they're young. You know what I mean? Fuck it, my body will bounce back.
Well, but that even too, just like, but in the sense of like how they date men and carry on in those type of courting and relationships is just very much different here in America, bro. Very, very much different. where women from over there, yeah, they'll marry you after meeting you like 2-3 days. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's normal in their culture. But
So I have a question in my chat for you, Pudge. So does the celibacy still stand?
mm-hmm.
Let's go, baby. W's.
Born again virgins.
He hasn't heard the sound in a little bit.
I haven't, dude. I'm telling you, I'm about to do something weird to those pillows over there. Oh my god. Those things.
Yo, he's
Okay,
gonna
hold
put,
on, all right.
he's gonna
Wait,
put
let's
some
talk-
salami on the side where he's so he can hear it, bro.
All right, let's talk about this for a second. Corpse, since you're on the celibacy kick, and you know,
I have a what?
Oh, you're cut out, bro. You're cut out
Hold on.
fully. Yeah, there you go.
okay, you know where I stand on this. So, have you ever? This is way off the topic that I was even supposed to bring up tonight, but whatever. We're rambling, right? Have you ever considered buying yourself a toy?
No.
Whoa!
You never considered it? You've never considered it?
No.
You wouldn't, or you haven't considered it?
A little bit of both. I've seen them and they look mad crazy. Like
You're talking about like the Auto Pump 3000? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah,
I'd
bro.
hit up the Auto Pump 3000, bro. I'd never have to go outside ever again.
That's why I would never do it. You would never see me, bro. Like, oh my god, like
I'd be fucking frail in the corner of my room, like.
And all we hear is
bro, the relief, the
We'll be like, what the fuck is
relief,
that sound, dog?
Bro, I'm telling you, the relief my hand, my palms would fill from that fucking thing, bro. I'm telling you. Just even think, like, if I had, like, I would regret most of my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I ever bought one of those things, like,
Your mind would
all-
just be like, all this wasted time and energy.
all this wasted energy since I was like, what? I hit puberty at like what, 14, bro?
Bro, he would
Dad.
fucking add a voice recorder of something saying daddy on there just so.
Bro,
Oh,
bro,
my
I'm telling you, man. Like, no,
Bro.
honestly, I didn't even like.
That's why you wouldn't?
No, not only that. I don't even like when girls have asked to, like, bring them to bed type thing. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, and they argue
Really?
you're selfish, this and that. It's like, call me fucking selfish. No. Okay, how about this? You bring a fucking toy in this bitch. Let's get another girl up in here. How about that?
That's a way different.
I disagree with that one. Whoa. Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
So what I'm hearing from you
Okay,
is
I
you
think
are
I'm
not
on the same
open
side.
to having sex toys in the bedroom.
I have done it, right?
That's not what I asked.
Well,
That's not what I
hold
asked.
on. I have done it. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. Right.
That's fair. That's fair.
First off, even to my own pleasure, it does nothing for me. If anything, it gets in my way. Right.
Oh, you're tripping.
It gets in my way. I don't
Nah,
like it.
I can respect it if you don't like. If you tried it
Bro,
at least, you know. What
I
mean?
could go in my closet right now and pull out like one of those little bullets. I probably still have it in my dresser.
That's madness that you have that just on hand.
And
Yeah,
it's
the fact that
probably
you have it is
Why is that madness?
Because
Excuse me?
like what?
Because
They're
I'm
not, like-
open to that.
Nah, but they're not like. Are they recyclable like that? I don't know if you could just like. I think
Yeah,
they're
it's like it's
individual.
washable.
Do
No,
you-
no.
okay.
I don't think.
Boy,
nah.
Throw it away now. You gotta throw that thing
Yeah,
away
you
now.
gotta throw that shit away. You gotta
thing
buy
away
another
now.
one
No,
per
shut
person.
up.
That shit's crazy.
I mean, it's been collecting dust, so it has to be washed anyways. but
Nah,
bro.
Just
I
go
buy
and
new
toss that
bed
shit.
sheets. I buy new bed sheets, bro.
Kobe.
I buy new bed sheets.
wait. Okay, so what do you mean by it gets in your way? Like, I don't understand.
He wanted to pivot hard.
You want? Bro, it's driving me fucking
you
crazy.
You just cut out. Say that one
You
more
want
time.
a girl? You want a girl to call you daddy and do all this shit,
Mhm.
but you're not open to like not even like a little fucking
Okay,
vibrator.
on this
You just-
whole daddy thing, okay, first off, I never address myself that way until they address me that way, okay? And so
okay,
yes,
okay,
we're-
but even then,
Nah,
we're-
so they call you
we're-
daddy.
Hold on, hold
you're not
when
even
we're-
not even a little baby. Like you're not even open to that.
I tried it, didn't like it.
But
Did
what
you like
about? But it doesn't do anything for you. It does it for them.
I know. So who's selfish?
Disinfect your toys, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you mean? Let me ask you a question. If there was something that you liked, right? If there was something that you liked,
Hmm.
would it be selfish for you to ask?
That's why I asked for it.
Good night, Dad. Oh,
So
that's why you asked for a threesome.
So then
No,
why
but
can't I
that's
have a
different. That's
threesome?
because that's bringing another body.
You're bringing another body in here. Just
What
because
body?
it's not a human body, you're bringing another body in here.
There's no shot. This is your argument, Corpse.
That's
There's
my
no
fucking
shot.
argument. It's a hill I'll die on.
So you're saying that bringing a sex toy in the bedroom is equivalent to having
Or how
a
about
threesome?
this? Let me watch you eat another girl out then. Let me watch you.
Why are you involving another human? This is crazy talk.
Why are you involving anything other than me? Who's selfish? You're getting the max pleasure. See, because sex. See, and again, this is where people see.
Hold on, we gotta fill Damien on what he just said. Damien, what Korpsx just said was bringing a sex toy in the bedroom is equivalent to bringing another body in the sex.
Nah.
He said if she wants a vibrator, then I want another girl.
No, you know where I could see that though, is the actual like, damn, am I gonna get too explicit? The actual like thing, you know what I mean?
The ass one?
No. Like for the girls. The dildo.
Dildo?
Yeah. I feel weird saying it, bro. I don't like that word.
Are you a child? What the fuck?
No, bro. I just don't like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I could see that where it's like, all right, bro, you got this fucking monster, fucking anime looking.
Why does it have to be a monster though?
I mean, it doesn't. But even if it's just like a regular schmegular, like, bro, if we're comparing apples to apples, it's the same size. I mean, what's the problem? Why do we got to have this extra?
It's smaller. Why is it in there?
But if it's like adding, right? If it's not like the same shit I have, like, what's the difference? I'm right here.
Your balls don't vibrate, Corpse. Your dick when you are fucking, your dick doesn't touch the clit.
Okay, then get you a dildo that touches the clit and vibrates, and leave me out of it. Leave me out of it.
That's wild, bro. That is wild.
It's
because there's multiple like levels to pleasure for women. It's different than us.
I understand that, but that's not my fault. Neither is it theirs, right? So if we're gonna have this intimate moment right now, it's about to be me and you. Put the fucking phone down.
Well, no. Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
I can respect it though. If he doesn't
if a girl, let me ask you this: if a girl was gonna give you a head, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she could only suck the head of your dick. Right? If she could only suck the head of your dick, her mouth was not big enough or whatever, gag reflex, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And she got like a toy that went around your dick to simulate her mouth on the rest of it, and she sucked the tip of your dick, you wouldn't be open to that?
Mm-mm. Not interested. I don't even want one of the pleasure pumps. I don't even want one of the pleasure pumps 9,000.
He went to 9,000. I said 3,000. He went to 9,000.
For as sexual as you are, this blows my mind.
Actually, it doesn't blow his mind though.
It doesn't blow anything.
That's where I surprise people. That's where because I am pretty open about my promiscuousness. But promiscuity. There you go. Thank you.
Do you watch porn while you're in a relationship?
No. I don't really like watching porn outside of a relationship either.
Do you masturbate?
Yes. Trust me.
This episode is sponsored by Adam and Eve.
Isn't that selfish?
Link.
Not while. Oh, do I masturbate while I'm in a relationship? Like while I'm in a relationship?
There's no shot you say no. There is no shot you say no.
Yeah, no. It's not that. It's not that. But it's like it's in weird circumstances. Like, you know what I mean? Like I would have to have been traveling out and about, or like I haven't seen them in a couple days, or they're on the rack, like, you know what I mean? Like I have to get it out, dude, or I'm gonna go crazy. Like, you know, I'm gonna start asking for dumb shit like anal.
What?
Is anal dumb? What the fuck?
Well, when they've told you no, like 500 times, it's dumb to ask again. But I start doing
Miss
dumb
Crystal Waters enters the chat. Holy shit, she's about to ream your ass.
Of course, she's on.
No. She's actually trying to be serious though. She says, "Is he insecure? The toy will make her feel better." And I don't think she's saying it in like you're insecure. You know what I mean?
They always say that. Every girl always says that. It's like, what, do you think that you can't pleasure me enough, or that you don't match up? It's got nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with that, because I could go get a fucking pump 900, right, and have this whole same effect. It's when it's me and you, and we're doing that, like, I would rather it be me and you. Put the fucking phones down. Don't even put on no fucking music. I want to hear you. Right?
Wait, what is the? Why do you keep bringing up the phone?
Wait.
Who the fuck is on their phone while they're fucking?
Because I was gonna say, is this very much like a? Because you bring up the phone. Is this very much like a? We're having dinner. We should have one-on-one. Like that type of vibe.
All those experiences to me are all the same.
I can feel that. I can feel that.
You feel me?
But
like,
but there's enhancement, is what I'm saying. Like, Corpse, let me ask you a question. If you're at dinner and if you're going out to a nice dinner and the young lady that you're with is wearing a nice black dress, right? A little nice black dress, and she has lingerie under, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't that an enhancement?
No.
So every girl that you fucking fuck with just wears lingerie all the time?
No, it's not an enhancement, because if she wasn't wearing that, I would still see her the same way.
But just because there's a toy being involved while you're having sex doesn't mean that she views you any differently.
I got you on that.
No, you didn't, because it doesn't change anything.
No, there's no enhancement that you can do that your body's not already doing for me, right? And if you need that to find satisfaction out of what we're doing, then we maybe need to figure out different ways to make sure that my sex
satisfaction. It's not that she's not satisfied with your dick, Corpse. That's not what it is.
I'm not.
It's the fact that you can take it to the next level.
But
you're not even
a
open
roller coaster is fun, right? A roller coaster is fun, but if you add a loop-de-loop, it makes it even more fun, right?
No, but you're not even down for anything that'll benefit both of you, huh? It's not like a only her, only you type thing.
No,
you're not even putting the fucking KY jelly joint, the fucking his and hers. You wouldn't even be open to that.
Oh, that's one thing. No,
wait. There is a difference. There is a difference, though. There is a difference. Stop,
why,
bro.
you're not about to hit the battery.
You're not about to hit me with the 9,000 pump Supermaster. Isn't the same?
I'm not,
the same
but
as
that's what
KY
I'm saying.
jelly. You're not.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't even need to fucking have fingers and arms and tentacles and shit. Is what I'm saying, bro. That's what I said. Like, you could get one of those little bullet things, and fucking one-time use.
That's still not the same as me taking something. Me taking something, rubbing like oil on my hand, and then rubbing it both on our bodies, right? That is not the same.
I will say,
not by a fucking mile.
It would change it if I don't know about KY jelly, but if it's like an icy hot to where it's like going to change temperatures or something like that, that's different. I feel like
that's okay. So stuff like that, yeah, bro. And trust me, dog, I have done. I mean, guys, I've done wild shit. Okay, I have done it on the, over here, over there, over here,
hentai tentacles type shit.
Like, I have done the tie me up, the this and that. Like, I've done it.
Wait, but tying up is bringing something into the bedroom.
That's what I'm saying.
That's more of like that's also different. I feel like,
but it's still.
It's
adding a newfound pleasure. It's extending pleasure.
It is.
But let me finish. Is all that right? You want me to choke you with this fucking rope? I don't get the same satisfaction as choking you with my bare fucking hands. Right? You want this thing on you? My little tap 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 tap. I don't get the same satis. I don't get.
You're gonna go that quick, bro. You're gonna hurt yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, for me, it just doesn't do it, and I'm sorry, honey. Like, and if it doesn't do it for me so much to the point I would rather you get your rocks off with that thing, and then I'll come back. And what I got to do?
Would you jump in mid-sesh, like
I've done
doing
that.
her thing?
I've done.
Are you okay with that though?
I've done it. I still, for it to continue going after that is still, it turns me off. I just don't like it.
I
respect him being open about it.
To me, it turns me on a little. It turns me on, bro. Like, because look, honestly, I do view it as selfish, Corpse. Honestly, because the way I look at it is, sex is a pleasure thing, right? Mm-hmm. We'll wait till Damien. We'll wait for Damien to come back because he missed a big one earlier, and I don't want him to miss another big one in case you drop another fucking bomb on me. Because Jesus fucking Christ, I don't know. The toys exist for a reason, right? I get it. They're not for everybody.
Toys are for children.
Oh my god!
Give me 2 seconds. I will be back.
Man, toys are for. There's no shot you're saying this. I did not expect this from you, bro.
I don't know where any of you guys, anybody, because you're not the only person who's ever said this. How is it
I don't view you differently. It's just wild to me.
How is it selfish of me when they are the only one gaining anything from the experience?
Because sex is a pleasurable thing, right? Yes or no?
That's where we vary. That's where
is sex a pleasurable thing? Sex is supposed to be sex. Okay. Now let me answer your question.
Yes,
for a lot of women, right? Like they'll tell you they get pleasure from sucking your dick, but what the fuck is in it for them? What the fuck is in it for them?
I get pleasure out of eating vagina.
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you, Korpsx. What is in it when a girl sucks your dick? What pleasure is she getting? Or are you gaining more? Are you gaining more pleasure than she is?
There is an act of you doing something to them that's causing them pleasure, right? Now, some people do like the actual feeling of having something in their mouth, right? Where just like me, I literally like doing that. I like the taste of it, the smell of it. I could fucking pull up a chair and sit there all goddamn night long. We ain't even got to go nowhere, honey. Just stay right there. Like I could literally just do that, right? That is nowhere still even to say that this thing, this toy, right, that's so outside of ourselves, right? That's where we view it differently, right? I think that's with that statement. This thing is outside of ourself. And yes, sex, there is pleasure, right? But that's not where I want something within ourself. I want to experience what's within ourself right now. Me inside of you, you on top of me, that skin to skin, like that. I don't want nothing.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's an every time thing, Korpsx.
Even the one time. I just don't.
So okay, look. You just said it. You said it right. You said there's sometimes people have like it gives them pleasure to have something in their mouth or something along those lines, right? Mm-hmm. So what if it gives her pleasure if there's something vibrating on her clit while you're fucking her? What if that's what she likes and you're not providing that for her? You can't naturally provide that for her.
Also, real quick, sorry, I'm jumping in. He has no obligation, realistically. Like, I think both sides need to be like into consideration. And if he just doesn't like shit like that, then like either they got to talk about it or it's just not going to work out. You know what I mean? Or if it's that important.
I 100% agree with that. You have to, it's consensual. I agree. I'm not saying, hey, motherfucker, you need to do this.
You got to do this shit.
No, we're talking about sex. It always has to be consensual. Always.
No, not consensual.
That should,
like slapping. Like slapping. It takes me a lot to want to, when a girl has asked me to do that, to even be like, okay, I'll do, I'll fuck around. Because it's like, you have to not only consent to it, right? But I also have to be cool with that too, that action, right? So
now we're getting into my realm of things.
And and if a girl was to tell me, no, I don't like that, I know I wouldn't want you to do this to me, and I went ahead and did it, right? I would look like a fucking freak. Like, who the fuck are you, guy? But when you turn around and you say, well, it's just a toy and it's just this, but no, it's about the fucking principle, yo. This is supposed to be an intimate moment. This is supposed to be where we're sharing each other.
For both of you.
For both of us. And if it just turns me off, right? Like if my girl was punching me in the fucking face and I said stop, right? And she just kept going, it would turn me the fuck off. I wouldn't want to do it when she's doing that to me. It's not saying that I wouldn't want to do it with her, but while that fucky is going on.
So you're denying sex if a girl brings out a fucking like some type of vibration toy.
The one that ever like busted one out, I tried it a few times, and I remember never mind, I'm not gonna say that, but
no, say.
Nah, you gotta say it quick.
I mean, you
don't have to.
We were doing our thing, whatever, and she turned it off, and I was like, and I stopped, and I said, well, is everything okay? She's like, yeah, I just don't want that anymore, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, bet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bet. Like, I'm doing my thing.
Exactly.
So this ain't no insecure thing. I know what I'm putting down, baby.
Look, every woman that owns a dildo, I will fucking promise you this. I promise you this. Every woman, unless I've been lied to my whole fucking life, which is probably, I should consider that. But every woman that has a dildo.
There's a possibility.
There's a possibility, bro. They might be lying. Whatever crazy shit you're about to say, they might be lying.
Baby,
They
But
said
every
you're
woman
when
that
they
owns a
say you're the
dildo.
perfect size.
No, no, no. I've heard. I hate that.
I'm
That's
just
the
kidding.
worst, bro. That
That's
makes
the
me want to
worst.
fucking jump off a bridge. Is they'll tell you that a dildo is no comparison to a penis.
Yeah,
I
and
wonder
that's fair.
why. What's the
Then why are you bringing that?
like?
into
They're like molded.
No, but that's the thing. Is when I'm talking about sex toys, I'm not talking about fucking big old John Doe lightsaber
Any of it.
motherfucker.
Your
Like
your little pink rose, any of it. Why are you bringing it in this bedroom with me right now? Fuck that.
man, this is a hot take, bro. I did not.
Away
I
from me.
thought fucking Corpse was gonna be like legit. I got them on deck, dog. I got the whole fucking closet. But what about like a little fucking slapping paddle or something, bro?
Whips and stuff was cool. Like I, damn, I say that.
He was like-
Like I'm telling you, like the ropes and stuff. The ropes was cool. Like it is hot. Like you know what I mean. It's kind of hot, but like that. Oh god, this is gonna sound so bad. Ropes and
No, it's
stuff.
not.
Ropes and like tying up is fun when I'm foreplaying, right? Like eating all this other stuff, playing like rubbing some oils. Woo woo. I've done the oil thing before, like you know what I mean. All that's fun. That's cool to me, right? But I like the feeling of their hands on me. I like the feeling that like touching my face, all that. I like that. So tying them down just while I'm doing all this is just not it for me. I'm not that much of a
Okay.
dominatrix that way. You feel
See,
me?
I like that shit. There's sexiness in resistance, bro. I love that shit.
Yeah, no, I want you to.
Chill.
That's
No,
why hands
bro,
like
you just
coming
fucking
into my face is like, yeah, girl, like, you fight. You better. You're in a fight for your life right now.
I think honestly, like, but that's the thing is right. Every session doesn't have to be like that, in my opinion. Like there's times where the nastier the better, bro. And I mean like fucking disgusting, disturbing.
Sometimes you need it,
I can't
yeah.
even talk about on Facebook type shit.
Uh-huh.
But then then sometimes there's a wholesome like, hey, lay down. Like
Mhm.
yeah, here's a place in my bed for you. Like, but
Yeah, I don't want them to ever get it confused. Any girl, whoever, trust me, right? I know. There's nights when it's cool, and then there's nights you're gonna go to work and be like, "Bitch, what the fuck did my man do to me?" Like, because I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. Like,
I just have a really hard time fucking seeing you turn down sex if somebody brings a vibrator out.
I've turned down sex for less.
Or what if what is this shit called? There's like this little saddle thing that goes like around your nuts and then around your dick to keep it like real tense. No, you don't make that face, bro. Have your girl fucking squeeze your balls next time you're in her. All right,
Ooh.
don't make that fucking face. All right,
See, that was
one.
one I was hitting the fucking from the fucking reversed angle.
What do you want,
Dude,
Sid?
dude, my
She
fucking,
leaned through her legs and he was like,
bro, my sack, hit that vibrator so hard. I was like, oi. Oh, like bro, it was like they were in my stomach. I could not I was like, bro, it hurt. Like no, and I just don't. I think it started. I think my first bad experience was with Fire and Ice, Fire and Ice Trojan condoms. Trojans are really the only ones
Here
I
we
can.
go.
Really
We're leading into the reasoning now, and I like this.
Yeah,
All right.
no, I have real reasons. Like motherfuckers is tripping. Like you know what I mean. One, it did not feel good on me. It just did not feel good. Like for a little bit it did, and I don't know if we were just using them too much or what. But there was one day, bro. Like I used it, and it just fucking hurt me, bro. Like, oh, like I was like, yo, did this bitch like give me a rash? Like what the fuck? And then she was even saying that she was hurting. Like you know what I'm saying? And I was like, babe, I think it's these fucking condoms. Like I'm convinced it is. Right. And then we stopped using those and we switched to a different brand and it went away. And then I remember I tried it again after that because those were my favorite condoms. I tried it again after that and then it hurt. And I just never used those sensationed, flavored, anything like that. No way. Ribbed, extra ribbed, ultra ribbed, all day. Anything else?
When I was younger, I was into the his and hers joints, but I do not like it anymore, bro. That shit gets too hot. I'm not a fan of that shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But I will tell you, you put that shit on and then you have her blow on that shit, like, or put a fan.
And you know what? I felt bad. I felt bad because the second time I asked her, I was like, "Hey, do you want me to get these ones?" She goes, "Well, those are the ones you like, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then when we had this experience happen to us for a fucking second time now with these, I felt bad because I was like, "Damn, I caused her pain and dissatisfaction." You know what I mean? Like in this moment where we're, like doing our thing. Like we were young as fuck too, so it was like exciting. Like you know what I mean? Like this whole exciting moment. Like oh fuck, like yeah. And I always just had that thought. Like if it's not pleasing both of us, then it shouldn't be pleasing just one of us. Even though I find satisfaction in her pleasure, I find satisfaction in her feeling that itch. You know what I mean? But no. If why should I do that? You get me?
Bro, okay, so for one of my buddies for their wedding gift, we bought them like this kinky case from Hustler. Bro,
Mhm.
there's this shit in there that I've always wanted to fucking try, but I've never had anybody to try it with. It's fucking these candles that melt down into like rubbing oils.
Ooh, that's
He's like, I'm
hot.
about to he's like, I'm about to Google that shit right now.
I'm going on Amazon tonight. Mm.
Nah, I've always look. I know Damien's being quiet. He doesn't have a fucking leg to stand on in this conversation really much because he has a girlfriend. I get it, but you gotta have at least one story for us.
Oh, bro, and let me make sure I say this to Damo. Don't ever be afraid to explore. You know what I mean? Don't ever be afraid to explore, dog.
Explore, god damn it, explore.
I just know where I don't like to go.
I don't. No, I mean, I don't think I really have anything. Not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything really.
You ain't got nothing for you, Cap.
Nah, I mean, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm pretty like regular schmegular type of dude. I don't.
But that's the thing is, what is regular? Because I feel like I'm regular schmegular.
Nah, bro, you're on a wild side. You're like, you literally.
I have a wild side. I have a wild
you're
side.
On the wild side.
Nah, bro, because you got to understand, not all women like that shit.
Listen, I'll have sex with him in aisle 3. I don't give a fuck. Okay, but the toys and stuff, I'm just not down. So I guess call me regular schmegler. Call me regular old.
Okay, so I guess this reverts back to my original question. So no, you would not be open to having a toy for yourself with the celibacy going on.
For me? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, dog. I'll let you know how it is because I'm probably gonna order one for my birthday.
I'm good. I did. You know what, bro? You want to know something really wild? Bro, there was a minute, dog. I mean, I was getting those numbers up, fam. Numbers were all time high.
Like daily?
Bro, 2 times, maybe 3.
Rookie numbers, okay?
Bro,
I mean, low-key, that's where I'm at right now. So
I was going hard.
2.
Bro, I was going hard every day. Okay.
That is
And
kind
I
of.
was like, I need to chill. But I end up, doing my thing, and I just could not get there. I mean, this girl's hot. All the things were right. All the things were right. I was wrong, and I swear to God, it was because of that.
Wait. Are you talking about with somebody or by yourself?
No, like I was working out by myself, but I finally hooked up with somebody.
Oh, that's my fear right now.
That's why I don't.
That's my feir.
That's why I'm trying. That's why I try to like keep it to when I just can't. Like I'm telling you, I'm looking at those pillows and I'm like, you're about to get it. That's when I'm like, all right, go to the restroom, dude. You need to go.
That's my fucking. That's my fear, bro. My fear is that I'm gonna become desensitized because it's been so long.
Yeah, you just drop the numbers though. That's all you gotta do is just like chill.
I can't help it, bro. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? And then I, go to sleep, lay down at night. I'm like, I can't sleep.
Instead of that, go for a run. Get motivated, okay? Go for a run.
Yeah, I'm not go work out. Shit, dog. I live in the fucking hood. I'm not running around here.
Do some push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Run in place.
Go read. Yeah, read. something to relax your
mind.
Crack
a Bible.
On God, bro.
On God. Listen, I got my shit right here, okay? I got that shit on me, okay? You really thought I was lying.
There you go.
Touch grass. Exactly.
That's great, but I'm outside. Like I do stuff.
You're not enough.
I do stuff.
Not enough shit, obviously.
Hey, if you got
I just don't
edit
sleep,
a clip,
bro.
damn it.
Yeah, edit a
Don't
clip,
see.
dude.
Why? I pay for AI software to do that for me.
Yeah, that
that
shit is trash. You just
Post-
said you were gonna fucking stop paying for that. Touch more grass, lol.
For real.
Who
Go
said
for a
that?
walk, dude.
Yo,
said touch grass? Crystal
official
Water?
killer. Who is that? Is
Official
that anybody
killer.
from your guys?
Oh yeah,
I
that
have
is
no
a
idea who
kill-
that is.
My man, Killer Corpse. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh damn.
Big love, big love.
Big
Oh,
love.
speaking of the Korpsx family, so I posted a video on my Instagram story today that I missed performing, and you hit me up and you were like, "Yo, we should fucking work on a piece
I
and
saw
do it
that.
together." I'm dead. I'm dead serious about doing that shit. If you're really
Motherfucker,
down.
just beat Ghost Corpse already. Stop playing.
Ghost
You know what's
Corpse
funny is I
cool.
actually labbed yesterday.
Nah, you ain't.
I heard Andy up, and I was like, bro.
You ain't
Let me play
labbing.
the remix real fast.
You ain't labbing.
I danced for probably like 10, 15 minutes yesterday.
Don't play with my emotions like that.
Corpse really wants me to get started dancing again.
Yeah.
I can't. When am I? What? Like I can't, bro.
Yes, you can.
I'm
You
let me
have
get back
to.
on my fitness shit. Let me get back on my fitness shit.
All right, here comes
Get my body back right. Let me get my body back right, bro. How am I gonna fucking? I can't throw arms and chest pumps with, no chest.
That's what you do. You work out through your lab, bro. You do 500 chest pops, 500, bro, and then you do 500 jabs, you 500 arm swings, and then you work levels, low level, 30 minutes.
We gotta get Damien. We gotta get Damien.
That sounds like
dancing.
a one punch workout routine.
Bro,
You
the
know what
lab
one
is
punch is?
nuts. Oh yeah. He does what is it, 100 push-ups,
It's
100
like a
sit-ups.
6 mile run, yeah. Like
Yeah,
100.
bro. I
And
used
they're
to
like,
do
bro,
that.
that shit is hella regular. What?
Well, I would do 3 miles. I would do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 pull-ups, 100 dips. And then I would figure
Damn, 100
100
dips.
100 squats, and then I would figure out something else to put in between it.
That's fucked. 100 dips is crazy.
100 dips, bro. I could do dance moves on that shit, bro. I'm
I'll
telling you.
do 30.
I was nuts.
You could do 100 dips,
You could do 100 dips.
bro. I was gassed at 50. 50, I was gassed.
5 sets
My
of 20.
my tries were fucking huge.
Oh, I'm not talking about,
gassed at 30.
bro. I mean, dude, I'm going until failure though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these last 2 sets, I'm dead.
Oh, you're not busting out 100 straight, is what you're saying.
No, 100.
Oh, you're
total.
doing like 5 sets of 20.
Yeah. 5 sets of 20.
Oh, okay.
4 sets of 25, depending on how I'm feeling, right? Like, and bro, like even like on a bar and shit, dude. I was with this one with the homie Acro. Shout out my man Acro. He does this thing called bar jamming, bro, where he's like dancing and doing pull-ups at the same time, bro. And
Yeah,
so
I seen
you're
that
like,
shit. It's fucking wild.
you're working your pace, like, you know what I mean, coming up and down. You'll go side to side, bro. And I started doing that shit. With a matter of fact, my guy Killa was doing that stuff with them. And I kind of started getting into it. Bro, it's so hard, but it's so fun, like, you know what I mean. And once you kind of get into it and start really learning how to use those muscles, bro, it gets to be fun, man. Yeah, damn, bro. Like I miss those days. I was on crackhead energy working out all the
That's where
time.
I'm at right now, bro. I remember when I first started. I kept telling my brother. My brother kept trying to get me in the gym. My boys kept trying to get me in the gym, and I was like, nah. I don't want to go to the gym. I'm like not a working out type of person. And then I started working out, and then my brother was like, "Yo, do a pull up," and I couldn't even do a pull up, bro. I could not do a pull up to save my fucking life. And then I was like, it's my goal now to like work my back out, get my shoulders nice, like get my my tries and buys decent. And by the time I was done, after like I want to say like 7 or 8 months, I was hitting 25 pull-ups, bro, like with ease, and it was the best fucking feeling in the world. And I miss that shit, bro. I swear to God, I wish my fucking gym was open 24 hours because I would go directly after the podcast. I would go directly after my streams. And the thing is, like I was gonna go pick up a 12-pack before I came so I could drink it during the podcast, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. But honestly, working out kept me from it helped me stop drinking.
Yeah.
Because I would go so late, like I would go at 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and that would be like the time that I'm normally used to drinking. So instead of drinking, I would go to the gym, and I would be like, I can't drink because I know I can't work out if I've been drinking.
Bro, Byron just posted a video of the faction rehearsals, bro, and I'm splitting center up in the front, bro, right, for the video he posted. And I messaged him, and I was like, bro, that was probably the most stacked team we ever had. And he was like, yeah. He's like, that. And no, and I told him, I was like, that was probably like my best, like my most favorite performance all time, bro. And I've performed on Body Rock, you know what I mean? I was like, that's probably my favorite performance all time. He's like, yeah, like best team, all the shit, bro. So we're kind of like, talking, whatever. But I got to going down memory lane, dude. And when I was during that era, I was coaching undeclared, I was dancing on faction, I was crumping, and I was going to the gym 2 times a day, and I was probably eating gin maybe like 4 to 5 times a week because I was working there. Dick, I was so shredded, I was so strong, like, and I'm really trying hard to get back there. But like, I think I tore like a shoulder, like a muscle in my shoulder, bro. Where I got like a pinched nerve in my neck because it's been hard for me to lift my arm. Like, it sometimes it like goes numb and shit.
You think you just need like physical therapy for it, or it's just like time?
It's been about 2 months,
Damn.
so I think something's fucked up in there.
Yeah.
But I'm getting them back though. Like, I can get my pull ups going, but I can only do like 5 right now. If I'm
What's
lucky.
Okay, let me ask you this. Actually, I have a question for both of you guys because it just popped in my head just now.
Popped.
What is like one of the main hobbies that you do, one or two main hobbies that you had that you dropped that you wish you could pick back up? And you don't know what's stopping you from picking it back up.
One or two?
It doesn't have to be two. I just said two just in case there was multiple.
Rapping and painting. I miss painting the
Rapping,
street.
huh?
Yeah, dude, we used to rap all the fucking time, bro. Like, matter of fact, we kill it. Me and him, he makes beats. He's a DJ, all that, and came by the house with some beats, and literally set up a little microphone in my closet, bro. Was rapping in that bitch. But like 2010, 11, 12 status. Sorry. Yeah, no, I would rap. I would rap a lot, bro, at the parties with the homies at the house, and just, all day long. Do that shit all day long, and I don't know why I ever really stopped, and don't know why I don't get back into it.
Speaking of
then,
graffiti, I was at. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say in the painting for sure, but we've talked about that before though.
Yeah, I actually ran into one of the guys that's on that canvas that's up in my room. I ran into his girlfriend and I, or his wife. I'm sorry, his wife and I went to the same middle school, and one of our friends passed away. We had to go to a funeral on Sunday. But
Oh, I'm
I ran
sorry to hear
into
that.
him, and I told him, I was like, yeah, bro, I want to paint because my birthday is next week. And I was like, I want to paint on the Monday before my birthday. Do you know any spots? And he was like, bro, just hit me up. Let me know the time, and I'm down. So I'm most likely, I'm like 70% sure that I'm painting on Monday. And I'm like geeked out. I'm geeked out about it, bro.
Let's go.
Like legit. It's been a minute. What do you miss?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I actually recently got back into, and this is actually thanks to my cousin Tony. Like without even really trying, he had been running, and running is something that I really like because it gets, I don't know, it gets you out of like all of the noise, and like you could be on TikTok, Instagram at any point in time, but like you can't when you're running. You're doing one thing. You're like very focused, and maybe you get to enjoy like a podcast, but it's like you're not going to be like fumbling, like changing podcasts or like switching through TikToks or whatever. So it's very like mellow to me, and it provides something that like I was actually talking to my friend Samuel about this, but I think that's partially why I've been able to throw out more content. Is inadvertently the running has helped me a lot because it's like I know I have to do this pretty much every day. If not, like I'll miss like 2 days a week, maybe. Like right now I'm feeling a little bit sick, so I didn't go. But yeah, it's just been super, super nice, and I'm glad I picked it back up. And obviously thanks to my cousin Tony, we're gonna do the what is it, the 10K in January. So that's what I'm training up for.
And I'm gonna be there like a little cheerleader cheering you on, boy. I'm like, yeah.
My guy.
Yeah, so it's
No, but I meant to tell you, bro. I'm very proud of you, though. I am very proud of you. Your content, like for the last 3 weeks, your releases of content on all platforms and your videos that you've been coming out with have been on point. Like they're literally either daily or every 2 days, and they're scheduled at a certain time. They don't all release at the same time on TikTok Reels and Instagram, like you're doing a great fucking job, bro. I meant to tell you that. I'm fucking proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
No,
Yeah.
I mean just like on the little bit on like the main channel too, like on the tech, it's been good for like growth. I've literally gained like, it's just weird like how quick shit can, and it's not that much. It's like 7 people, but it's like that's 7 people that didn't know about the channel, and also like that's more growth than I've seen in the last like 3 months. You know what I mean? In like,
But
in
it's
like a
it's
week.
cool because you're like bouncing around with all different types of content. You know what I mean? Like even if you're not putting out content for the podcast, like you'll drop one video from the podcast, but then you'll drop like 2 or 3 tech videos, and then on top of that, you'll edit a video to put on your main channel, and then you'll also like throw out a little like funny tease video on your other channel. You know what I mean? Like you're still making sure that you're dropping content everywhere, which is fucking awesome. Like I applaud you for that. Yeah, it's fucking
Thank you,
good.
thank you.
It's real
Yeah,
fucking good.
I'm really excited. Yeah, I know. I slacked on the last, I think, podcast, but I have them literally on my laptop already. I gotta load them up to clip them. But
This
yeah.
man be editing at work and shit. He'd be like on his little laptop. Fucking
Yeah, bro. I literally sat across from one of our buddies, and I was like, I'm not ignoring you. I need to edit. And he's like, no, bro, it's cool. Like, I'm gonna be on my phone. I was like, all right. I just feel bad. Like, if you want to chat, we can chat, but I'm gonna edit. So that's why. And I busted out like 3 clips.
Look at him doing his fucking thing, bro. I love that. I fucking love
Thank
that. See, it's making me like want to get back to my old shit. Like my shit that I miss, bro, is fucking doing card magic. I fucking miss doing card magic so fucking much.
You did
fucking
card
miss that
magic?
shit. Bro? My boy and I remember my boy that drove up with me to the grade 05 session, Kenny Rocket.
Kenny, yeah.
Bro, him and I used to go like downtown or North Park and used to perform for people. There's videos on my Facebook or on my Instagram of us doing card magic for people. I fucking miss that shit, bro. So fucking
Tag
much.
me or it didn't happen.
I got you. It's
Uh,
on my Instagram.
I have a question as well. Do you guys have like anything that you used to be either really into, like a hobby or anything like that? It doesn't necessarily have to be a hobby, just something you're really into that you kind of feel like is done. Like that part of your life is like, all right, I did that
Yes,
thing.
It makes
was
me
fun.
cry thinking about it.
Why? What is it for you?
Skating. It was skating for me. Oh man,
What-
bro, I miss that shit so much, so fucking much. Like
What's the last thing
that
you
was my
remember?
dream. The last thing that I remember.
Yeah, like what's that? What's that like? Damn, I didn't even know it was the final moments. Do you have anything like that?
One of the last things that I can remember. So we had a skate crew, right? We were sponsored by this fucking whack ass skate shop here in El Cajon. But we had the skate crew. It was 4 of us, and it was FPSC, First Priority Skate Crew, and it was 4 of us, and we would always skate together. And then I went down. I tore all the fucking ligaments in my ankle on my right ankle, and I was out for like 7 months, 6 or 7 months. And then my buddy Robert went down, and we were picking up. This is one of the best stories. We were picking up one of my boys from the airport. So none of us had cars, right? And we all took the trolley downtown. And my buddy was on crutches, but he couldn't. From where the trolley is to the airport was so fucking far. So we had to push him. He had to sit on his butt, and we pushed him on a skateboard all the way to the airport.
Damn.
Then we came all the way back, got a hotel. It was the 4 of us chilling, right? We got drinks. We hotboxed the bathroom. Like, bro, it was just like straight partying. And then we stayed in downtown because there's a skate park in downtown under the bridge on Washington Street. And we skated the next day, and Robert sat there and watched us skate. And that was like one of the last times that I can remember skating. And we were going crazy hard that day. It was fucking dope as fuck. It was like a movie, bro. And then we found some other spots to skate around the area. And we would always just like take the trolley, get off, find some skate spots, and then make it home. And those 2 days were the last days that I remember skating.
And it was First Priority Skate Crew?
That was the name of our
That's
crew.
sick. That's sick as fuck.
And then, my nephew started skating, and I would like skate with him a little bit here and there. Like we went to Ocean Beach Skate Park, and I skated with him a little bit. But like my body I can't move the same way that I used to, bro. Like I can still land a kickflip here and there, but I'm a lot thicker than I used to. I used to weigh like 140 pounds. Now I'm like 200. So I can't move the same way that I used to be able to fucking ollie over fire hydrants and shit. Like crazy shit, dog. But I was actually just talking about this last week. That's just an era that is gone, and I miss it so fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
I think choreo dancing. I think that chapter is done for me. And that's why moving to North Carolina, I do want to take one last crack at it, see if I still have it in me.
I thought you just said you wanted to do a piece with me. How is it over? If you fucking want to do a piece?
No, I'm talking about like me dancing, like me doing it. You know what I mean? Like going and competing and Hell Week and that. Like bro, I miss those days. I miss those days of falling in and just be like, dude, shut the fuck up, get in your line. Like, you know what I mean? Like, play the mix again. No, fall in.
We're gonna do this again until you get it fucking right.
Bro, I miss it, dude. Like, bro, in that last performance too, to even think of, like, I just remember, like, you know, we're putting on this face paint, bro, and I was kind of starting to cry. And because I mean, I knew it was my last one. I had told everybody this was my last one. And I was just sitting there, bro, and I was like, yeah, just give me a second. You know what I mean? And Sid just sat there with me. And she's like, yeah, I know how much it means to you. You know, she's like, I know how much this means to you. And to finish it off in Oxnard and shit, all that, bro, with the fam, like it was, ooh. And I've done some performances with Beast Camp. And I've done some performances with like Rev and shit, and it's just not the same. It's just, and I don't think it's because it's not long enough. Like we practice for like a week and a couple times, and it's just not enough. Like, you know, it doesn't scratch that itch the way it used to. But it used to be fun, man. Falling in, being told what I need to do right, what I'm doing wrong. It's like, all right, let me try again. You know what I mean? And we try it again. And then you get it right. And then it looks good. I miss that shit, watching it come to fruition.
Yeah. I'm right there with you on that one too, bro. I can agree on that one. I do. I don't even remember what my last performance was. I can't remember my last performance. I don't remember it at all.
Bro, there's a moment we do this stunt where they throw one of the girls up into the air and I dive through her legs, this dive roll, bro. I come out of it and I get off. Pow. 3-8 counts. Bam. Bro, and I just remember, bro, when I came out of that dive roll, I was like, let's go, motherfuckers. Boom. It's just hit him with it. Oh my God. It was those moments. And I remember telling the kids too backstage, like, I love you guys. Like, let's go fucking close this shit. Like, let's go close this.
Oh, I got one for you. I got a memory like that for you too, bro. Like how you just said you went to that girl's legs and shit like that. I remember we did Hip Hop International 07, and we had been practicing. There's this part where one of the guys does a backflip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time that he does the backflip, like we all slam on the ground. When we got to Hip Hop International, we finally got to do our blocking on stage. The fucking stage was bouncy. Like it had like some type of cushion underneath it so that it was fucking bouncy. So when we did the performance, like we all like hit the floor and then he goes up to do the backflip, bro, but he like launches and he like walks while he's doing his backflip and then lands it. Bro, and as soon as the music stopped, we all fucking were like, yo, what the fuck? Like that shit was crazy as fuck because it was like we did like it was unrehearsed, you know what I mean? And then we watched the footage back and we were like, yo, that like, oh, you know what? There's another part in that performance where our music cut. Like I guess it turned into 2 tracks when they played it on their CD player. So and it was like a 4-second cut. But in that cut, we were like, we gotta fix this. In the blocking, we were like, we gotta fix this. So in the cut, like we decided that we were all gonna just do like this long slide, and then boom, and then hit it, bro. And it was like fucking perfect when we performed it. It was that wasn't my last performance, but that was like one of my last memories that I had performing. And it's huge because you can't. It's awesome because you can tell that there's people out there, but you can't see the fucking people out there, and you can't pay attention. And you're like working on your facials and doing all this shit, and you're fucking. Oh man, I miss performing so fucking much, dog. Yeah. If I could do it again, I absolutely would.
That was one thing that I remember trying to take away from dance was, you know, look hard. Like I would always tell myself, look hard out into the crowd. Like look hard, see past those lights. You know, I would hear the kids say, "Oh, I get blinded by the lights," and it's like, "Well, you got to work on that." It's like, "No, well, it helps me." It's like, "No, it doesn't." Like if you're relying on those fucking lights, right, to blind you so that you don't see the crowd, fuck that. I want to see their face. I want to see their reaction as I'm dancing. I'm not scared of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not scared of your reaction to what I'm doing right now. Fuck you. Like, I'm not even doing this for you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I practiced. I did that dive roll on concrete 500 fucking times, not you. So fuck your reaction, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you better cheer, honestly. Like, because my shoulder.
But how would you feel when you were about to walk out, bro? When you got on the stage and you got set, like, did you how like not nervous, but would you be like, oh fuck yeah, bro, we're about to fucking kill this shit right now?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, there was not many performances I ever did that I did not throw up right before we went on stage.
Really? Oh wow.
Throw up, so nervous, like, and the anxiety of the moment hitting me, like, oh my god, here we go, like, you know what I mean?
Do you
And
remember your first performance?
absolutely, absolutely, it was at Mary Star of the Sea in Oxnard, California, bro. South Side, baby. Shh. Little carnival
What?
performance, bro. Little carnival performance, man. And I was maybe in two to three 8 counts in the beginning, and then I was in like maybe a section or two towards the end. I was not in much because I ended up coming into that routine like already like mid-season with All Mail. I came in like mid-season. They're like, yeah, we're not teaching you all of this. Like it's already blocked, set, cleaned. We're not touching it, so you can be in this. So all right, whatever. But that was fun. That was life changing for sure. To like see people like because at Mary Start you're literally dancing in the front row. Like you're like less than a couple inches from the front row. So to have somebody that close to you as I'm dancing was sick. I loved
You know,
that.
I thought about picking up a job at fucking Sesame Place as a dancer just to do it on the weekends and like get that itch of
What's
performing in
Sesame
front of
Place?
people. Oh, it's a water park that we have here. It's all Sesame Street
Oh,
themed.
oh,
Mhm.
okay, okay. Oh, that's cool as hell. Yeah, bro, do it. Like I
Uh,
always wanted to work at Universal, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like we did the Universal gigs with AOV, but like I've always wanted to be like a scare actor or one of the dancers and shit that are right there. Always wanted to.
what about you, Demo? What do you miss, dog? Or what's the thing that has come to an end for you?
I think it is sad too. It's photography. Bro, I loved photography. Yo,
Why does it
so
have to come
fucking
to an end for
much.
you though? You literally have all the gear.
I do. And I still like there's still love for it, you know what I mean? It's like a I don't know. I just don't find the passion in it like I used to. Like I used
Mm.
to fucking love finding like different color palettes to be able to like change the just like the colors in the photos, the different like Lightroom settings that people used but I don't know, it started to become just like the afterthought of everything. And I remember I did a series on Instagram, super small series, but it was essentially a collection of 3 photos. And I would release the photos, I think like once a week, day by day, 3 times. And each, like the first photo, the second photo had like something like a quote or whatever pertaining to the photo. And then the last one would have another quote and it would say like, see you next season. And the next season would be like, the next season would be the next week. And it would be a different theme. And every theme had like a name to it in the beginning. I thought that was a really cool like series I did. But eventually too, it just became like, this is really fun. This is really cool. But I don't know. I'm just not in it the same way I used to be. And I wanted to like, if I'm not doing it like with the same love and not obsession, but just like obsession in the right like points, I'm like, this just, I'm just taking up space.
Yeah, I think that's smart. Let it come to an end when it should, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's not to say that I'll never do it again, right? Like you guys can all do the same things, but I think that wave of like, oh, this is the moment where like I'm feeling it again can come and that can happen. And if that dies down again, like it's okay to let go. It's fine.
Yeah, I just think there with some things it's just like as you get like who's to say I can't go skate again, right? Tony Hawk's fucking damn near 60 years old, still fucking skating. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
there's fucking how Farside's older than you are, and he's still fucking dancing at
I
a
think
competitive
he's
level, right?
I think he's like 38.
Yeah, and he's still dancing at a competitive level, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but I think for certain people, like for us three, like you don't have the love for photography, and you're fucking, you know, okay with letting that go. I know that I'll never really ride a skateboard the same way that I used to, and I'm okay with that. It sucks. Like it thinking about the memory, like even right now, you guys, it made me like emotional. You know, thinking about all the fucking good times that we had on those, like just we were so free and just doing anything we wanted to, skating anywhere we wanted to, just having so much fun. And like I'm glad that I have those memories, but I'll never be able to do that again. Not with my crew, not in the same dynamic that we were able to do it before. So
Mm-hmm.
that, that's kind of sad. And even like in the performance aspect, like even when I posted that today on my Instagram, I was like, "Fuck, man! I know that I'll never be in in that position where I was in that video ever again." And it's sad, but I'm so fucking happy I got to experience that. Performing is so much fucking fun, bro. It like Corp said, it's life changing.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing at my high school and being introduced to the stage and lights and what goes on backstage and hearing people cheer when you're done and coming up to you at the end and be like, "Hey, you did a great job," to like meeting all the wonderful dancers that I've met and performing at all the fucking great places that I've ever performed at. Like I'll never, it'll stay with me forever, and it's fucking awesome. But it just sucks because it is the end of an era, you know.
Yeah, it's like there's like a, I don't know. It's almost like a piece of you, but also not really because it's evolved. And like, I think, especially for, at least for me, like photography, when I went out and shot, it was because I needed to have an outlet to express what I was feeling or what I was thinking or what I thought was cool. But that piece of me didn't go anywhere. It just turned into something else and how I like to express myself in another way.
Yeah, I mean, technically, we're performing here, right?
Yeah, like the podcast, I think is super sick for expanding and expressing.
I went down a wild little hole right now, but I don't think that there's anything that is ever truly closed like that, though, unless there's like some kind of physical ailment, right? Something
Mm-hmm.
physically impeding you. I think that as we get older, you know what I mean. And I was just talking to one of my buddies about this. Was as you get older, you gotta reintroduce yourself to the things that make you feel childlike. You know what I mean? Like we get so far removed, and I don't know. It's because if we had these certain memories attached to it, or if we have these certain, you know, societal standards to it. Like, why are you still dancing at 30, or why aren't you? Like, bro, the creators of Crump are not even 40 years old, and they are still actively creating Crump. It's still changing because the people who literally laid the foundation are still getting better at this
Yeah,
dance.
Ches is at his fucking peak right now, bro. I just
Yeah,
watched
bro.
him dance the other day, and he's, bro. What the fuck?
Somebody literally tried to tell me that 2008, 2010 tie dyes would beat tie dyes now. And I went back and looked up footage. I'm like, you guys are smoking dick. Like, you have way too much emotional connection to the moment in time because you were there at that time and felt a certain way. But if you try to think that dancing is beating this dancing right now, you're fucking crazy. Like, you're out of your mind, bro. Like, look at this man, bruh. Like, look at this fucking man, bro. It's so advanced to what
Bro,
that is.
bro, he's a robot. I'm like, we'll send you a clip of or something of him dancing. He's literally a fucking robot, bro. Like, it doesn't make any. Sometimes it doesn't make sense how he moves his body and the way that he and how fast and Tyler. Have you ever seen what the fuck was that movie? Stomp the Yard. Have you ever seen Stomp the Yard? Never mind.
I haven't seen like close to any movie, Doug. If you have to ask, it's probably a no. It's gonna be a no for me, Doug.
But I just don't think it's ever really closed. I think you just have to give yourself the space to allow it to happen again. You know what I mean? I've been
And,
feeling that way recently with dance a lot, like questioning if that part of my life is really over or what I'm going to do with it, like what's next. And I'm just trying to remind myself to be childlike and just do it just for doing it. You know what I mean? Fuck what's
yeah,
next. You know what I mean? I have everything that I want. I'm in the fam that I want to be in. I have the name. I made the name that I wanted to make. All that. So why go anywhere, bro? Just keep doing what I'm doing.
I
No,
was
I
gonna say
mean
that
you're
too.
doing it the right way.
Yeah, I I would say that too. Like, I think a lot of the times I got scared for a while about photography, especially of like, and I thought this about actually video as well, but I think it was just like a scare of like, I'm the guy with the camera. Like, that's who I am. You know what I mean? There's such like a tie to your identity to some of the things that you do. And I literally would tell, I said it a couple times. I never like said it over and over and over again, but I was like, if I don't have a camera, it's not me. And eventually, like, I just realized, like, oh shit, I'm not carrying a camera anymore. And that was like a weird identity, like, oh fuck, like I'm losing myself to some degree. But yeah, I think it's important to like not to be able to lose yourself and find what, either reintroduce what you find engaging with whatever it is, whether it be film, photography, dance, graffiti, or skateboarding or whatever it was. And then to be able to reapply it or find like that new thing that you're like, oh, I love this like way fucking more. And like, it's not, my identity isn't tied to this camera. It's tied to the creativity behind it. And that.
Ooh, yes, sir. Yes,
And I think that's why we all get along so well. Also, is because we all have that type of form of creativity that we excel in differently. You know what I mean? And I think that's awesome that we can see that in each other. But it also breeds more creativity when it comes to like doing this podcast. Or I mean, think about it like this: we literally just sat here for the last 2 hours and didn't touch on a single thing that you guys asked me what the title of this fucking video was going to be.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, what
just
the fuck? What is good? What is this?
Not a single thing. So guess what? You're gonna have to fucking change the title when you fucking post it.
Literally, I was thinking about this all the
leaving it
time. Like,
making
should I
better.
just...
What were you gonna say, Demo?
I was like, I feel like I clickbait the fuck out of everybody. This is not my fault, chat.
I mean, it is what it is. But on that, I mean, I think this is a good time to close. And I liked it. This was a good conversation, bro. I think this was a good conversation.
It's always a good conversation with you guys, man.
You're not as kinky as I thought you were. That's what I found out today.
I'm a lot more modest about it.
Wow.
I think Damien has
way more kinky. Yeah, baby. No, I'm just like, nah.
Way more. I'm gonna go throw this sex toy away once we get off.
Yes, you need to do
that shit out, bro. I can't believe that you said that.
Hold on, let me see if I still have it. Hold on.
No, bro, you're gonna get me demonetized.
Bro, I literally buy new sheets. I buy new sheets. I buy new sheets.
Yo, if he brings that shit for real, though, I'm cutting the camera real quick because I can't have that shit. I already got my finger on the trigger. Big boss.
Don't worry, I won't show it on screen.
Okay.
My guy.
I was about to say.
It just looks like a little tube of lipstick.
Okay, we're chilling.
I'm not judging. I'm not
judging either.
I'm not judging.
You just dog.
What?
It's chapstick.
You got dead ass banned for having something on your TV. Remember? Oh no, you didn't get banned. It was
nobody knows what it is.
It's chapstick.
We just had a whole chat about it.
It doesn't work anymore.
That's madness. Did you watch it before?
Oh, it does. Look.
Oh
dog.
My God.
No way, dog.
It took a little while. It's been sleeping for a while. Nah, I'm gonna throw it away. I got you. I'm gonna throw it away.
Fucking crazy. Oh my Lord.
I closed it out. You guys got to go.
Oh yeah. All right, Korpsx.
Look. Damien's all flustered now. I showed a fucking sex toy on his fucking stream.
So yeah, everybody who's been watching or who will watch, thank you for tuning in to my man Saves community, my lovely brother 0%, his community, all you guys, everybody, anyone. If you guys could do us a favor, leave a review on the podcast on Spotify, and if you don't, leave it wherever you find podcasts. Yeah. Hope you guys have an amazing day, week, month, year in life. Oh yeah, I always do my little checkout. I heard this thing, right, where it was talking about forgiveness. And make sure that you forgive somebody. Make sure that you love each other unconditionally, right? And the quote goes that Love each other unconditionally, because when God looks at you, he sees Jesus. And when he looks at the cross, he sees you. And that changed my mind on a lot of things. So please show forgiveness, show mercy. Yeah, vengeance is not for us to hold. Yeah, until next time.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. Same thing.
Zero's always
What?
so nonchalant, bro. He's like, great, yeah.
What?
That was good. Yeah.
What am I supposed to say?
I like it.
What am I supposed to say?
I like it.
I liked that. I liked it a lot. No, honestly though, Korpsx, just real quick. So I just want to give big kudos. I always love your quotes. I think they're really, really cool. I like that they're biblical. Sometimes, other times they're just kind of more inspirational. I think it's really cool. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, same thing. Everybody's community safe. Korpsx, thank you so much for being here, being alive, existing, sharing this space with me, talking about vibrators and dildos and stuff. So appreciate that. No, but in all seriousness, thank you everybody who's watching, who came for, enjoyed it for a second, a minute, an hour, however long you stayed the whole time. We'll be here next Tuesday for Save's birthday.
Yeah!
My God. Oh, and it's not his week. Korpsx, you got to make it a banger, though.
I got you. It's going to be all around.
Banger.
It
Bro,
has to be a banger episode.
Everybody has to be under the influence of something. That's my only request.
Oh, damn. I forgot about that shit.
I'm going to drink.
That is my only request. And the thing that fucking sucks is I have to work the fucking next day, bro.
So do I.
O'clock. I have to work at 8 o'clock the next fucking day, and I have to mentor people the next day, and it's gonna fucking suck dick because I'm gonna be drunk all day. I'm gonna be drunk from Monday all the way until the podcast, and I'm gonna be fucked up.
We worked that
awesome.
same day, though. What are you gonna do?
I took Tuesday off, baby.
All right, cool. Very nice.
But those are my only two requests. Under the influence, and everybody has to be dressed nice.
I'll try to bring like a buzz ball.
At least a button-up shirt. Ooh, buzz balls.
I'll try. I just had to send clothes home, and
I forgot you were in fucking Minnesota.
I don't know where a mall is around here, so I'll try. I'll try my best.
We gotta come
on mtaylor.com.
Hey, we're not sponsored by them. Why the fuck are you saying that so loud?
mtaylor.com sponsor us. mtaylor.com and just get yourself a fucking shirt.
All right.
I'm gonna go fucking buy a new suit this week. I think. I don't know what color should I get, bro. Should I get green? Damn, I kind of want green. I should get something loud, huh?
Can I do a button up? What's really nice?
Yeah, button up.
Okay.
Button up.
As long as it's tucked in, and you cannot fucking wear. You cannot wear fucking shorts.
Why, bro? Let me just bottom half. You're not gonna see it.
You get up 3 times a fucking podcast, goddamn.
Bro, I haven't gotten up in a long time. I just drank a hell of water this episode. I haven't gotten up in a long time.
You're gonna be drinking a buzz ball. You're gonna be getting up to piss.
I don't think I've taken a piss break in like 20 episodes. Dude.
That's actually facts.
Yo, where's your episodely coffee? Where is that?
I had it before the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Trying to enjoy.
But to be fair, I had like 2 of these, dog. This shit is empty.
I know. All I'm saying. That's my only request, bro. That's my only request. I only have 2.
Right.
I have the bladder of a bull.
I have the bladder of a fucking child. I've had to piss for the last 40 fucking minutes.
Damn, your shit is big as hell too. I cut off.
I said that's what she said. We're gonna have a good show. I'm actually really fucking excited about it. I'm really excited about it because most of the time, and I'm sorry to get all fucking sentimental and blah, 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 blah. But like for me, I don't really give a fuck about doing shit for my birthday. I think for my last 2 or 3 birthdays, I've done a stream. One of my birthdays, I did a 12-hour stream, which fucking murdered me. That shit, because I drank like a bottle of Hennessy and a half.
Damn.
Throughout 12 hours, it fucked me. I was fucking tossed, bro. I played like 5 different games through 12 hours. But it makes me really fucking happy because Monday I'm gonna go have dinner with my mom. I mean, with my dad and my stepmom because it's my stepmom's birthday, and we do dinner every year for mine and her birthday. But this year it like falls on her birthday. But the Eagles also play on Monday, so like my mom and I go to the bar together for all the Eagles games. So this is the first year that I asked my dad, like, Dad, can we have a like extremely early dinner so that I can go with my mom and celebrate with both my, because I never get to celebrate my birthday with both my parents. So I'm gonna go eat dinner at 3:30, be done by 5, and then my mom's gonna pick me up and we're gonna go to the bar, and then I'm gonna go watch the Eagles play, and hopefully they fucking win, and then I'm gonna fucking be drunk. I'll pick up a bottle of Hennessy on my way home, and then I'll drink some Hennessy that night, go to sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up the next morning and I'm gonna fucking, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do yet. Probably go out to breakfast right down the street, get some tea, and then just drink. And then I'm super fucking excited because the podcast lands on my birthday and I get to fucking hang out with you guys.
My God.
Like legit, I'm super fucking happy that we get to do this for one of our birthdays, and it's gonna be fun as fuck.
Right on your birthday too.
On my actual birthday, yeah. So I'm gonna best believe I'm gonna be fucking posting about that shit. I'm gonna say all I want for money, or all I want for my birthday is $1 in my Venmo from everybody that fucking looks at my story, and for you guys to fucking stop by, say happy birthday, and at least spend a minute in the fucking podcast.
We'll do it.
That's
It's gonna be
fair.
fucking fun. It's gonna be fucking fun, bro. I'm getting fucking old. 32 is. I'm in my prime though, bro.
It's the magic year, baby.
Oh man, best believe I'm about to go crazy. It's Libra season, baby.
Libra.
No, I'm just playing. Y'all know I'm gonna fucking be in the house. I didn't do shit this summer.
Oh, word.
All we did was work. Yeah. What the fuck?
All right,
But low
let's
key,
close
I'm
out.
happy about that. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm low key happy about it too.
I fucking hate
I went
summer
out twice
so
this summer.
much. Yeah,
I
fuck
love
summer,
summer.
bro. I hate.
No, I'm just playing. This is my favorite season. Fall is my favorite season of all time.
Yeah, because we're getting a winter, dog. Yes, sir. I'm hyped for. Oh my
And
god.
I'm gonna be
bro,
in
we get all
Philly
the
twice
best-
this winter.
We get all the best holidays: winter and fall. You got
Bro,
Halloween.
We experience winter and fall in San Diego. It doesn't get cold here.
Nah, I don't. But I don't give a fuck about like snow and shit like that. Like I don't want it to get abnormally cold.
Don't you want to see the leaves change?
It's that part is cool. I'm not gonna lie, but snow is like fucking god. Like
I
it's
didn't say
cool
anything
for
about
like
the
5
fucking
minutes.
snow. I don't give a
I'm
fuck
saying,
about snow.
I'm saying about the snow. Leaves changing are cool, but like, you know,
No, I know. I don't fuck with the snow, bro.
I don't fuck with
But I'm gonna
snow.
be in Philly while it's snowing, and that's gonna fucking. And I'm gonna sit. There
You've
like,
never
in
had
the
to.
snow.
You've never woke up and see on the TV that school's canceled because of the snow. Like, let's go, boy.
No, I have, because I lived in Texas,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
you know. But
Then how dare
You
you?
You really
North
snow
Carolina.
like that in Texas?
Huh?
It does.
Like that?
There is places where they
There's
get snow
somebody.
like that.
yeah,
Texas is a
Snow like
huge
that where you were at?
nah.
In Angelo, no.
I'm just kidding. No, I was in El Paso, but it didn't like
Oh, that shit don't snow there.
it snowed enough to cancel school. Apparently,
Hell, is
definitely
not
saw
snow,
that.
brother.
no, it's snow, proper snow.
Oh, and I'm gonna get a fresh cut too. Oh, bro, this is about to be money.
I
Okay,
might
let me
shave-
close this out.
All right, be safe, guys.
Wait, what? You're gonna shave?
I might shave my mullet. I might take it down. I don't know. I'm a little
Why?
sleepy.
No.
I'm a little sleepy.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's always a good day to have a good day. Don't forget that.
True.
Okay, motherfuckers. My community, I appreciate you guys. Korpsx community, I love you. Zero's community, I fucking love you. Zero's lady, thank you so much for the biscuits. They were fucking amazing. You need to rewatch fucking Ted Lasso because it's better than a 4 out of 10, and I'm pissed off that you said that shit.
Dude.
But other than that, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I cannot wait to see everybody next Tuesday for my birthday stream. That's going to be fucking amazing and fun, and I appreciate everybody who's going to stop by. But as always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Ciao, boys.
Peace.